Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, 1.1, which is adding and subtracting unlike fractions. Okay, so slide number 1. Okay, let's take a look at the difference between like and unlike fractions. What is the differences between like and unlike fractions? Who can tell to teacher? We already learned some of this topic. What is the differences between like and unlike fractions? What is the differences? If you still don't want to open your mouth and answer to teacher, I will stick on these slides until end of this class. What is the differences between like and unlike fractions? I think I already taught this lesson for your first term examination. What is the differences?
Like fractions have same denominator, unlike
Sayang, you muted the mic halfway. How I can hear you?
unlike have different denominator.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, correct. Okay, as you see here, Alex at 3/8 of pi. Okay. Josh at 5/8 of a pi. Which one is numerator and which one is denominator? I'm recalling all the topics. Please do remember.
Denominator is the bottom one, numerator is the top one.
Oh, Daniel, you joined. Okay, good. Yes, correct. Denominator is the bottom one and numerator is the top one. Since 3/8 and 5/8 are like fractions, why? 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 Because both of them same denominator, which is 8. Understand or not? And I hope you all still remember how to add the two like fractions. For example, 3/8 plus 5/8 is equals to 3 plus is equals to how? Since the denominator are equal, you don't have to do anything. You just copy the denominator. Just follow the same denominator because this is like fractions. So 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. Either you want to do it separately also, no problem. But since the denominator is same, I think you don't have to show another working here. Just add up these 3 and 5. So 8/8. Okay, class. Do we just leave the 8/8 like that? Or 8/8 is equals to what? Any numbers which is denominator and numerator are same is consider one exactly. So 8/8 is equals to 1. Very good. Okay. And then Alex at 1/8 of a pi. Josh at 3/4 of a pi. So 1/8 and 3/4 are unlike fractions. Correct? Why? Why? Why, my dear class?
Because they have different denominator.
Yes, very good, both of you. Because both fractions have different denominators, which are 8 and 4. Okay, how do you add these two unlike fractions? How?
The smaller denominator must multiply to get 8.
How to multiply to get 8?
Um,
Make sure we have to make the denominator
same.
equal. Yes, correct. We have to make the denominator same. So we can use any factor we want.
4 times
4 times
2.
2. Very good. And then if denominator you multiply it by 2, how about numerator? Also you need to multiply with?
Multiply by 2.
Very good. So now 1 plus 8, sorry, 1 over 8 plus, what is the new fraction you get after?
5 over 8. No, 6 over 8.
Very good. 6 over 8. So 1 over 8 plus 6 over 8 is equals to?
7 over 8.
Very good. 7 over 8. Okay, now we move on to the adding unlike fractions. Okay, so I will guide together with the bar model, because few of you still struggling to the EduSeeds, how to draw the bar model. Okay, Sally drank 1 over 2 of the fruit punch and Kathy drank 1 over 4 of the fruit punch. What fraction of the fruit punch? Sorry, I cannot see the word here. Did they drink all together? Okay, if the question asked all together, what fraction did they drink all together? Means we're going to, means what? Class? Yes, we have to add up both fractions. Yes, correct. So when we add two fractions, okay, when we add, Adish, what are you doing? When we add two fractions, sorry, my connection is unstable. Okay, can you hear me now? Can hello?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, when we add two fractions, yes, they both must have the same whole. Okay, for example, Sally, how to draw in a bar model since Sally only drank 1 over 2. So you have to show the model here. Bar model here, 1 over 2 means 1 is shaded out of the 2 parts. Understand or not? Who still don't know how to draw the bar model? Who still don't know how to draw the bar model? Just the normal fractions, so 1 over 2, 2 over 4, 8 over 16, 3 over 5. No, right? How to draw the bar model, class? Okay, so Kathy, 1 over teacher. 4. Okay, good. So this one is 1 over 4, the second person. So that means you have shaded one part out of 4 parts, correct or not? So how do we do? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4. How? To add, if you want to add two unlike fractions, so we must make them into like fractions. Like fractions means we have to make the denominator, we have to do what? We have to make the denominator what? We have to make the denominator class. Why nobody is responding? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm asked. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, I'm asking. So yes, we have to make the denominator same. Why? Early in the mornings, no energy to talk, everybody. Or like no, it's like energy should be energetic lah, early morning. Hello. Very hard to open the mouth and talk. Okay, hi Wei Feng, good morning. Okay, so the second slide is the same, so but I make the two denominator equal. How? Okay, Sally 1 over 2. The part is here, correct or not? Because is from the questions she drank 1 over 2. Kathy drank 1 over 4. This is the bar model that we already created earlier, correct or not? Okay, now as I said just now, to make the, if you want to add the unlike fractions, the first thing you have to do is you have to make the fraction into like fractions. Correct or not? Correct or not? Correct or not? Correct or not? Yes.
Correct,
Hey,
teacher.
Adish. Okay, so 1/2 plus 1/4. How to make it equal? The denominator means you have to take the lowest factor and then you have to make it the denominator equal. Correct or not? So 1/2. You have to multiply the 2 with, multiply the 2 with,
Multiply the 2 with
because you are
2.
made, you have to make, yes, you have to make the denominator same. So 2 multiply it with 2 and then 1 also you have to multiply it with, multiply with
2 also.
2 also. So this new fraction is 2/4. 2/4. Very good. So can you see the new bar model that we have created here? 2/4. Okay, the second one, no changes for the second one.
May I go get water?
Yes, you may go. So the second fraction, no any changes for the second fraction. Correct or not? It's 1/4. Still 1/4. No any changes made for the second fraction. So when you add up 2/4 plus 1/4 is equals to, class, 2/4 plus 1/4 is equals to, is equals to 3/4. So that means both of them drank 3/4 of the fruit punch. Remember, so this is the final bar model after you add up the both fractions. Understand or not? Understand or not? Okay, so if you want to add, okay, to add two unlike fractions, which is different denominators, we make the two fractions to have a common denominator, which means we have to find out the smallest common denominator. As teacher already taught this, that means you have to find, we call it as lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple means LCM. That means you have to find the lowest common denominator. For example, here 1/2 plus 1/4. So which one is the smallest common denominator? Which one? 1/2 plus 1/4. So when you want to compare the 2 and 4, which one is the smallest common denominator? Which one? Either 2 or 4. Which one? Class, which one? Class.
Yes, teacher.
Which one? No, I've been asking. Teacher asked, okay, when you want to make the unlike fraction, okay, so you have to make the fraction to like fractions, correct or not? That means you have to make the two fraction to have a common denominator, correct? It's the same denominator. Yes, so that means we have to try to find the smallest common denominator. We call it as a LCM, lowest common multiple. Means for here, yes, Adish, it's 2. For here, which one is the lowest, I mean the smallest common denominator? 2 or 4?
2.
2. So you have to change the 2, correct?
Yes.
Correct? Not only for these fractions, for next slides also you have to find the LCM. That means you make the two fractions to have a common denominator, mean you have to find the smallest common denominator first. Understand or not? Understand or not?
Understand.
Okay, very good. So the next slide. Example number 2. Finding the lowest common multiple denominator. Okay, let's try to do this 2 over 3 plus 1 over 4. We must first find the lowest common denominator of 3 and 4. List of multiples of the common denominator. Okay, now we can't multiply only one denominator here. Correct or not? Because
Yes, we can multiply.
yeah, yes, because we have to multiply, cross multiply. Correct or not? It's a cross multiply.
Yes.
So that means you have to find the multiples of 3 first. Okay, 3, 6, 9. Who still don't know the multiples of 3? 3? No, 3,
No.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and so on. So how about the multiples of 4? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and so on. Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, so the 12 is the first common multiples of 3 and 4. So it is the lowest common denominator. Correct or not? It depends on you lah. If still few of you don't know how to multiply, I mean don't know how to do the cross multiplication, you can find the common multiples of 3 and 4. So once you find the same, so it is your lowest common denominator. You can directly take the 12, or either you can multiply. Okay, as you see here, can you see? Making like fractions for additions. How? That means you are cross multiply. Can see or not? 3, you have to multiply with 4, and then numerator also you have to follow the same. And same goes to here. 4, you multiply it with 3, and then numerator also you make it same. I means you multiply the same factor. Can you all see or not? 3 times 4 is equals to 12. 2 times 4 is equals to 8. So 8 over 12 is the new fraction. Correct or not? Correct or not?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so 1 times 3 and 4 times 3, 3 over 12. 3 over 12 is the new fraction. So now you have to add up this both. Okay, let's see how bar model handles addition of unlike fractions. Okay, 1 over 4, 2 over 3. Because it's the first fraction, right? Before we make it as a common denominator, it's a 1 over 4. Now 1 over 4, we make it as 3 over 12. It's the same denominator, means you have to make 12 box here. Understand or not? Because every time you have to follow the denominator for the fraction. Correct or not?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so it's 3 parts shaded out of 12 parts. And same goes to here, the second fraction. The first, we have created 2 over 3. Then we have converted into 8 over 12 because we did some cross multiplication here. The final answer is 8 over 12. So we need to add this both. Correct or not? 3 over 12 plus 8 over 12. So 8 parts shaded out of these 12 parts. So when you add up these both, you should get 3 over 12 plus 8 over 12 is equals to 3 over 12 plus 8 over 11 over 12. Okay, very good. This is how you should read the bar model. Understand? Huh? Okay, who wants to try this for me? Express the sum in its simplest form. Even though the question sometimes they didn't even mention the simplest form, but you should know how to simplify your fraction. Okay, very good. Okay, who can tell to teacher?
Teacher.
1 over 4. Okay, yes.
1 over 4 plus 1 over 2. So I must find the same denominator. So I'll do 2 times 2 equals 4. then 1 times 2, that will be equal to 3/4.
Very good. 3/4. Okay, number 2. Any volunteer?
Me, teacher.
No, any other person? Shayangi, number 2. Chia,
Yes, teacher.
1/5 plus 1/2. How to make the denominator equal first?
Mm, I don't know, teacher.
Hey, how you can say you don't know? This is the normal fraction. We're going to sit for the final term exam. How to make the denominator equal, Chia? Have you listened the lesson just now?
Yes.
Then how to make the denominator equal? We just only explained the previous slide. How? How to make the denominator equal? All the topics we already covered last time. We are just recalling the topics. Yes, Adish, you can help. Faster. If you want to help, open your mouth and talk. Don't do anything, Adishwara, because just say, just start.
Ethan, you can go, Ethan. I'll see you back later at the class.
5 times 2 and 2 times 5.
Hmm?
So
Alrich,
it's
what did you say, Alrich?
2/10
Hmm?
plus 2/10 plus 5/10.
Hmm?
Okay, read.
Is equals to? Is equals to?
7/10.
7/10. Very good. Okay, number 3. Herman? How to make the denominator equal?
4 multiply 2, 3 multiply 2.
Very good. Then?
Teacher. Then it becomes 6/8 multiply 1/8.
Multiply 1/8.
It has 1/8.
Then is equals to?
7/8.
Very good. 7/8. Okay, so example number 3. Let's learn on how to add the mixed numbers together with the unlike fractions. It's the same concept. Okay, John drives 2/3. Okay, what is mixed number? What is mixed number? Class, also we already learned this before. What is mixed number? What is mixed number?
Mixed number.
Hmm? What is mixed number? Who can tell to teacher what is mixed number? The
Mixed
whole
number.
number.
There is a whole number.
There is a whole number attached with the, means together with the fraction. Understand or not?
Yes.
No matter like fraction or unlike fractions, doesn't matter. If it has the whole number, so it's considered as a mixed numbers. Understand or not? Understand or not? Okay, so John drives 2/3 kilometer, then walks 9/4 kilometer to work every morning. How many kilometers does he travel altogether to get to work? That means whole number. Can you see the bar model here? The whole is one whole. Is the 1/2/3. Can you see? Whole one. Okay, this one is they have separated for drive, how long he drives and how long he walks. Okay, so 1 is the whole number, and then the bar model, it shows that it is 2/3, and then the second one is 9/4, the walks. Okay, the long he walks. Can you see? 4 parts shaded out of 9 parts. Okay, understand or not, class?
Understand.
Okay, do the same as you would adding the two unlike fractions. Fractions, how you will do? Usually you will convert this 2/3 and 4/9 to like fractions. How? How? How, class? How? How to make this fraction? This is an unlike fraction, correct or not? This is an unlike
Yes.
fraction, which is 2/3 and 4/9. To make these unlike fractions, like fraction, what you need to do? We have to make the,
We have to make the denominator same.
yes, we have to make the denominator same. So since 2/3, 4/9, so you can make these 3.
3
2,
times 3 equals 9.
yes, 3 times 3 is equals to 9, and then 2 times 3 is equals to 6.
6.
Okay, can you all see the new bar model here?
Yes.
6 parts shaded out of 9, but the second one has no changes because it's the same, correct or not? But the whole is still remain here because we didn't it's like consider you are ignoring the one first, and then you can add up together the one. Okay, so this is the second model. Okay, and then okay, as I showed just now, the 6/9 and then plus 4/9. Okay, can you all see here, class? Can you all see here? We already converted. I mean, we already changed the 2/3 just now. So now we got 6/9, correct or not? And then 4/9. But we still need to write the whole number together. So 6/9 and then plus with 4/9. Okay. When you add up this both, okay, can you see 1? You can attach together, or else you want to write 1 plus 6/9 also can, but what I can suggest is depends on you. If you know how to separate it, you can separate. If you don't know, mean just put the 1 in front of 6/9. Understand or not? Okay, now so 9 plus 9, so it's 9 because it's the same denominator. You don't need to add up, and you don't need to add up, put 18 is no wrong. If the denominator is equal, mean just follow the same denominator, but the numerator 6 plus 4 is equals to 10, correct? So we still have the whole number 1. What? Remember, we still have the whole number 1. So 1, 10/9. Okay, what fraction is that? What is the name of the fraction if the numerator is higher than the denominator? Who can tell to teacher?
It's called like a, what was it called again?
Yes, I'm asking you all. We already learned this topic. Who can tell to teacher? Very good. Yes, it's improper fraction because your numerator is bigger than the denominator. So if improper fraction mean we have to change the fraction into mixed number again. Why? Because we can't leave the improper fraction like this. Even though the answer, the final answer you got 1/10/9, but we can't leave the improper fraction like this. We have to convert it into mixed number. Mixed number means how I taught last time, the numerator you can divide with denominator. Understand or not? Okay, how many 9s in 10 class?
1.
1. So 1/9 is the mixed number. If you want to convert it into mixed number, but we still have one more one here. Remember the previous question, I mean the first one here. So you have to add up, you will get 2/1/9. So John travels to 1/9 kilometer to get to work. Understand or not? Class, understand or not?
Write your homework.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so okay, understand or not? How to convert the improper fraction into mixed number, and then
Yes,
how to convert the unlike fractions into like fractions. Please recall back all the topics that we have learned, but I'm still teaching you all for your final exam, so please bear this in your mind. Don't ask me again how to do. Understand or not? If you don't understand, yes, you can ask me, I can repeat. Who still don't understand? Okay, I'm stop sharing now, so we can end and join again, please. Thank you. Bye, everyone.